Go home and get the tomatoes and onions.
Started?
Yeah, it started.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Somebody sung Shabbat shalom. Ooh, that was that, man. Yeah. Hit that note one more time. Oh, shoot. All right. So today. Yes. We are going to be dealing with Balaam and Balak. Do y'all know who Balaam and Balak are? Y'all know? Good. No? Good. Talia, you know who Balaam is? Good. New information. All right. So what have we went over so far, y'all? What are some principles that you remember learning so far?
Esau and Jacob. Esau and Jacob.
What about Esau and Jacob?
Jacob. So Esau, he was like a hunter, and he always did some stuff. And Jacob, he was like normal. He was playing.
He was chill. He was playing. Mm-hmm. What else? What else we learned so far? What we learned so far? You learned the same thing he learned? Anything else? Y'all don't remember nothing else that we learned so far? Nothing about honoring your father and your mother. About following the Most High's commandments. That too. What's that? Don't lie. Right? Huh? Cain and Abel. There you go. That stuff starting to bubble back up, right? All right. So we're about to deal with Balaam and Balak. Huh? They sound like twins. They are not twins. They are not brothers. No, not sisters. They have no relation to one another. Their names just sound the same. Numbers chapter 22. Where you at?
Right there.
Where?
Right there.
You gonna use this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Numbers chapter 22.
Wait, what?
Numbers chapter 22. What's up, Ty? Why are you so far away? Come on up. We're gonna start at verse 1.
First commandment.
You said first commandment? No, Numbers chapter 22. Wait, what did you say?
Which commandment? This one or this one?
Covenant?
Yeah, that one.
It'd be in the first one. Like, commandment. Here, let me help you. I'll help you too. Right here, son. Right there. You got it? 2021? 2021? You got 2021? 2021?
Yeah.
2021? Get up here next to your brother. Whoa, don't trip on camera. All right. Numbers chapter 22 and verse 1. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Yes.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
Okay. It says, and the children of Israel set forward and pitched in the plains of Moab on the side of Jordan by Jericho. And Balak, the son of Zippor, saw all that Israel had done to the Amorites. And Moab was sore afraid of the people. So we got, and Moab was sore afraid of the people because they were many. And Moab was distressed because of the children of Israel. Right? So Moab is a people. It's a group of people. right? A nation. They were scared of the children of Israel because of the stuff that they had did to these other nations, right? It says, and Moab said unto the elders of Midian, now shall this company lick up all that are round about, as the ox lick up the grass of the field. And Balak, the son of Zippor, was king of the Moabites at the time. So he says they're going to lick up all that we have. What do you think he said? They're going to take everything we got, right? So, of course, when you're looking at this group of people and they got the Most High on their side and they're afraid. Go ahead.
What's the number?
22. Well, we at verse 4 now. Good? So when we're looking at they're afraid of the children of Israel, that means that they will have to do something to try to stop them from taking over their stuff, right? Let's see what happened after that. And he sent messengers, therefore, unto Balaam, the son of Beor, to Pethor. So Balak, which is the king of the Moabites at the time, right? I got to keep that in mind. Balak is the king. He sent people to go and see Balaam. All right? Y'all with me so far? Verse 5 again. He sent messengers unto Balaam, the son of Beor, to Pethor, which is by the river of the land of the children of his people, to call him, saying, behold, there is a people come out from Egypt. Behold, they cover the face of the earth, and they abide against me. So he's saying that these people are so large that it seems like they cover the face of the earth. There's so many of them, right? Can you imagine looking down the street and you see people from spread out all abroad, right? Y'all ever seen a picture of the Million Man March?
Yeah.
Right? It looked like a lot of people, right? So imagine them looking at the children of Israel as the people at the Million Man March. Would you be afraid? Would you be afraid? Right? Let's see what happened. Verse 6, it says, come now, therefore, I'll pray you, curse me this people. So what did Balak wanted Balaam to do? He wanted him to curse who? The children of Israel, right? Now, is it a good thing to try to curse the Most High's people? Not at all, right? Now, one of the main principles that we've been talking about is keeping the commandments of the Most High, right? Doing what you're told, right? Let's see how this play out in this story. Verse 6, come now, therefore, I pray you, curse me this people, for they are too mighty for me. He's like, man, I can't fight all these people. If you curse them, I'll be okay, right? He said, they are too mighty for me. Perhaps I shall prevail that we might smite them, and that I may drive them out of the land. For I don't know, for I walk, or I think, he whom you bless is blessed, and he who you curse is cursed. So this guy Balaam got to have some type of special power, right? He said the people that Balaam blessed is what? Is blessed. And the people that he cursed is what? So that's why he coming to him. He like, look, if you just curse these people for me, then I'll be able to beat them. I'll be able to win in the war against them, right? Verse 7. And the elders of Moab and the elders of Midian departed with the rewards of divination in their hand. Where did Midian come from?
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yep. So we're talking about, the landmass and the people in that landmass, the Midianites, right? So he says, and the elders of Midian departed with the rewards of divination in their hand and came to Balaam. So what do you think they had with it?
Weapons?
Huh?
Weapons?
Nope, not weapons.
Money?
Huh? Say it again.
Money?
Money? So it says rewards of divination. So basically they was trying to hire him or pay him off for his work, right? They was bearing gifts, trying to give them to him so he can do this thing, right? So if somebody came to you and said, hey, I need you to walk across the street and go get me something to eat, right? Would you just automatically go? But if I said, I'll give you $100 if you go across the street and give me something to eat, would that make you more want to go? Yeah. Right? So they bringing them gifts like, hey, why don't you do this for us and take these gifts? Right? And they came to Balaam and spake unto him the words of Balak. Balak is who? Who's Balak? Nope. Who was Balak? The person that wants him to curse the people, right? What is his title? What is his title, though? What is he? Remember, I told y'all to keep this in mind. What is he? Parents, y'all know? What is Balak? He's the king of Moab, right? He's the king. So you got to understand, the king is taking some treasures, taking some rewards, and giving them unto Balaam, this guy who he wants to curse these people, right? This is verse 8. It says, and he said unto them, lodge here this night, and I will bring you word again, as the Most High shall speak to me. And the princess of Moab abode with Balaam. So who is Balaam's power? Who is Balaam? Who is Balaam getting ready to go and talk to? The Most High, right? Balak wants him to curse whose people? The Most High's people. How do you think that's going to work out? You don't think that's going to work out too good, right? So Balak said, look, curse me this people. I know that they the children of the Most High, but go ahead and curse them for me. And Balaam like, all right, well, look, I'll let y'all know what's up. I'm about to go and holler at the Most High, right? That's like somebody saying, hey, I want you to go and smack your little brother upside the head, right? And you like, all right, let me go ask my dad. What your dad gonna say? No. Who told you? Who told you that? Who asked you that? Right? You look at him crazy. It's the what? That's the dumbest decision ever, right? To go and ask a man who is led by the Most High to curse the Most High's people. Makes no sense, right? Now, on the surface, you would think that anybody in their right mind would be like, nah, I'm not going to do that, right? But the fact that he went and asked should put something in your mind, right? Let's walk it up. Let's see what's going on. Verse 9. And the Most High came to Balaam and said, what men are these with you? And Balaam said unto the Most High, Balak, the son of Zippor, king of Moab, have sent unto me, saying, behold, there is a people come out of Egypt, which cover the face of the earth. Come now and curse me them. Perhaps I shall be able to overcome them and drive them out. And the Most High said to Balaam, you shall not go with them. You shall not curse the people, for they are blessed. Right? You're not about to curse them people. Right? Them my people. Right? And Balaam rose up in the morning and said unto the princes of Balak, get you into your land, for the Most High refused to give me leave to go with you. What he just told him? What did he just tell him? No. He just told him no. Man, y'all go ahead back home, man. Go ahead back home. The Most High don't want me to go with y'all. Right? But did he tell them that the Most High said that he not going to curse the people? Why didn't he tell them that? Because he what? Because he probably wanted more gifts. Keep that in mind. That was a good observation. This is verse 14. And the princes of Moab rose up, and they went to Balak and said, Balaam refused to come with us. And Balak sent yet again princes more and more honorable than they. So he sent some higher ups to go and talk to him. And they came to Balaam and said to him, thus saith Balak, the son of Zippor. Balak is who? The king, right? Let nothing, I pray you, hinder you from coming unto me. For I will promote you unto very great honor, and I will do whatever you say to me. Come therefore, I pray you, curse me this people. So what did he just offer? He give him anything he wants. All you got to do is come curse this people for him. Right? Now he said, don't let nothing stop you. Who do Balaam got to get permission to curse the people from? The Most High. They're like, man, don't even let that stop you. Don't let nothing stop you, right? So what would you do in this situation? He said, I'll give you whatever you want. Just come curse me this people. You're not related to these people. You barely even know these people. What would you do? Why? You get in trouble for it, right? What would you do? They're like, look, Mr. King, I'll give you whatever you want. You don't know these people. You'll tell them that they got to give you whatever you want first, and then don't do it. Okay. Okay. So look, give me $1 million. They give you $1 million. You're like, oh, sorry, I can't do it. Right. That is definitely dishonest game. So it's either you're gonna do it or you're not gonna do it. Okay. What verse are we at, y'all? Verse 18. And Balaam answered and said unto the servants of Balak, if Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the word of Yahuwah my Elohim to do less or more. Which is a good saying, right? I don't care if he give me all the gold in his house. It's the king. He said, I can't go past what the Most High said. Right? Now, on the surface, you would think that he's really down for the Most High. Right? Let's see what happens. Now, therefore, I pray you, stay here this night that I may know what Yahuwah will say unto me. Now, what did the Most High already tell him? No. Why he going back? He trying to figure out if the Most High gonna change his mind. Hey, they offering me everything, right? But if the Most High already said no, then what it mean? That mean no, right? That means he don't need it. He can't go behind the Most High's back and do it because the Most High what? See everything. The Most High know everything, so he might as well just go and ask him again, right? Let's see. Verse 20, it says, and the Most High came unto Balaam at night and said unto him, if the men come to call you, rise up and go with them. Pay attention to what he's saying. Pay attention. Because remember, obviously it's something that Balaam wants because he keeps coming back to ask him after he told him no. Y'all agree? Right? Pay attention to what he said. He says, and the Most High came to Balaam at night and said unto him, if the men come to call you, rise up and go with them. But yet the word which I shall say unto you, that you shall do. So the Most High told him that he can get up and go with him if what happens? Huh? Nope. We're going to read it again. And the Most High came to Balaam at night and said unto him, if the men come to call you, rise up and go with them. But yet the word which I shall say to you, that shall you do. So the only way he can leave is if what happens? Nope. What's the only reason he can leave? Nope.
Use those nice words.
Nope. Anybody else know? What's the only reason that Balaam can leave? What's the only reason he can leave? We're going to read it one more time, okay? We're going to read it one more time. Verse 20. And the Most High came to Balaam at night and said unto him, if the men come to call you, rise up and go with them. But yet the word which I shall say unto you, that shall you do. So what's the only reason he can get up and go? If they do what? If they come and get him. If they come to him in the morning and say, hey man, come with us, then he can go. Right? That's the only reason.
He can't just go on his own.
He can't just go on his own. Now remember, he said, what the Most High said, I can't go beyond it, and I can't do no less. Right? So, pay attention. Verse 21. And Balaam rose up in the morning and saddled his donkey and went with the princes of Moab. What didn't happen? They didn't come and get him.
Oh, man.
So what is this showing?
He disobeyed.
He disobeyed, but it was because he what? He wanted to go and get the stuff. Right? He finally got the answer he thought he was waiting on. But they weren't coming to get him. He rose up and went on his own. Right? So this is showing that beyond what the Most High said, I want this stuff so bad that I'm willing to go and do whatever for it. Right? Verse 21 again, it says, Balaam rose up in the morning and saddled his donkey and went with the princes of Moab, and the Most High's anger was kindled because he went. So now we know why the Most High is mad, right? He mad because he didn't wait for these people to come to him, but he got up and went on his own, right? And the Most High's anger was kindled because he went. And the angel of the Most High stood in the way for an adversary against him. What's an adversary? What do you think an adversary is? He said he stood as an adversary against him. What is an adversary? Something that's going what? Block him. Okay. What do you think? Something that stop him? So adversary is like an opponent, right? So if you're playing basketball, well, yeah, you're playing basketball, and the person that's playing defense, that's your opponent. That's an adversary. They're trying to stop you or stand in the way of you doing something, which is the score, right? You cheer, you dance, you cheer, right? So the cheerleaders on the other team are your what? They're your opponents. They're your adversaries, right? They want to out-cheer you. So they're your adversaries. So we understand what he's saying, right? So the angel of the Most High stood in front of them as a what? As an adversary, as an opponent, right? What was he trying to do? Stop them, right? Let's see what happened. This is verse 22 again. And the Most High's anger was kindled because he went. And the angel of the Most High stood in the way for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his donkey, and his two servants were with him. And his donkey saw the angel of the Most High standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. So what did the angel have? What do you do with swords? You cut people. So what was the angel of the Most High going to do? He was going to kill him. Why was he going to kill him? Because he disobeyed the Most High, which means that if he would have went to that place, what would he would have did to the children of Israel? He would have cursed them. So in order for me to stop that, I got to kill you, right? Now, you see how easy it is to go against what the Most High say and the anger, right? It's just like with your parents. When you disobey your parents' orders, when you disobey what your parents say, they bring out that belt, right? Well, all I did was, I didn't mean to. I was just trying to. You do what they say. Understood? So now when you don't honor your father and your mother, so if you disrespect your parents, they get mad at you. And because you broke a commandment, who else get mad at you? The Most High get mad at you. All he did was got up and left without them people coming. And the Most High was sending his angel down there to do what to him? So, do you think that you ought to play around with keeping his commandments? Not at all. Because you never know the punishment he got for you. Right? Let's look and see what happens. Verse 23, and the donkey saw the angel of the Most High standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. And the donkey turned aside out of the way and went into the field. And Balaam smote the donkey to turn her into the way. Right? So, I'm going to draw y'all a picture. Do not laugh at my picture. What's the commandment? What's the commandment? Don't laugh at my picture. I'm about to draw y'all a picture. Y'all just stay laugh at my picture. Now I'm about to grab my marker. Don't laugh at my picture. Who's gonna laugh at my picture? And she gonna laugh at my picture. You gonna laugh at my picture? Don't laugh at it. Most likely. Okay. You can read this stuff, right? Okay. Do me a favor and read verse 23.
Since
You can say donkey right there.
when the donkey saw the angel of the Lord of the Most High standing in the road with the drawn sword in his hand, and she turned up the road into a field, and Balaam beat her to get her back on the road.
Okay. So, this is a sword, okay? Don't laugh at my picture. Now, yes. So, this is Balaam on his donkey. Don't laugh at my picture. Okay? So, Balaam is on his donkey, right? The donkey sees the angel. Who don't see the angel? Balaam don't see the angel, right? So, go ahead and read the next verse. Read that verse again.
When the donkey saw the angel of the Most High standing in the road, the drawn sword in his hand, he turned off the road into the field, and Balaam beat her to get her back on the road.
So, she went this way, right? So she over here now with Balaam, and he whoop her. Get your butt back over here, right? So now they back on the road, right? So how many times did she do that? This is time number 1, right? I'm gonna put first. So now they back on the road. Y'all you get the message, right? Okay. Go ahead, read it again.
Then the angel of the Most High stood in the narrow path between 2 vineyards.
Between who?
2 vineyards.
So now they back on the path, but now it's a narrow passage. It's a vineyard over here, it's a vineyard over here, right? They're walking up this narrow path. Don't laugh at my picture. All right. So they back on this road, right? What happened after that? You about to laugh at my picture. I see it in your face. Go ahead.
It says, When the donkey saw the angel of the Most High, she pressed close to the wall.
She did what?
Pressed close to the wall.
So now she ran into the wall. Boom, boom, boom. Right? So when she's pressing herself on the wall, what do you think is happening to Balaam? He hitting himself on the wall, right? Go ahead and read that.
It says, the donkey saw the angel of the Most High, she pressed close to the wall, crushing Balaam's foot against it.
She did what?
Crushing Balaam's foot against it.
So she done crushed Balaam's foot against the wall, right? What happened after that?
And it says, so he beat her again.
So he did what?
Beat her again.
He beat her again. So that's time number what? What is she trying to get him to do? Get off the road so he won't what? So he won't die. Exactly. So she's trying to get him from getting killed. Just one time. Go ahead. The donkey. This is my. Don't laugh at my donkey. You wasn't sitting here with don't laugh at my donkey. That's the donkey. All right? Go ahead. You about to laugh at my donkey? Go ahead and get it out. Come on. Come on, get it out. Come on. Look, the whole room. That's crazy. Go ahead. All right. Go ahead.
And the angel of the Most High moved on ahead and stood in the narrow place where there was no room to turn.
So now, because they over here, he done stood right here. Right? There ain't nowhere else for them to go now. Right? Go ahead.
And the angel of the Most High moved on ahead and stood in the narrow place where there was no room to turn, either to the right or to the left. When the donkey saw the angel of the Most High, she lay down under the lawn.
She did what?
She lay down under the lawn.
So if y'all can picture this donkey laying down under Balaam, what do you think she did? She just put her feet out, right? And fell to the ground, right? Because she's scared. She see this big old angel, right, with this sword in his hand. He about to kill us, right? Go ahead.
Lay down under the lawn. He was angry. He beat her with his staff.
So he don't even see the angel. And then he did what to her? He beat her with the staff. How many times is this? The third time. So, watch out, mama. That's the end of my illustration. Y'all see how many times did it take? 3 times. He was going against the Most High's commandment. Do you think that after the first time he would have thought like, man, these people didn't come to me. Maybe I should stop because the Most High didn't tell me to do that. Right? He didn't think that. He should have. What about the second time? Man, why this donkey is doing this? And then the third time, he decided he wanted to beat the donkey with a staff. Right? He gave her a good old-fashioned whoop. So where's she at?
28.
28? Okay. It says, and the Most High opened the mouth of the donkey, and she said to Balaam, now I know this is kind of weird, right? But this is the Most High. The Most High is all powerful, right? So look what happened. And the Most High opened the mouth of the donkey and said unto Balaam, what have I done to you, that you have smitten me these 3 times? And Balaam said unto the donkey, because you have mocked me. I would that there was a sword in my hand, but now I would what? I would kill you. So this man just said, if I had a sword in my hand, then I would do what? I would kill you if I had a sword in my hand. But what is she protecting him from? The angel with the sword. Right? All because his desire to do against what the Most High said was greater than his desire to actually keep the Most High's commandment. Right? Verse 30. And the donkey said unto him, am I not the donkey upon which you have ridden ever since I was yours unto this day? Was I ever want to do so unto you? And he said, no. So basically she said, this whole time that you done had me, since we can remember, have I ever wanted to do anything bad to you? Have I ever mocked you? Have I ever jumped out of the way when we was going somewhere? No, right? So you would think that this would be for some type of reason, right? Let's see what happens. Verse 31. Stop. And the Most High opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel standing in the way, and his sword drawn, and he bowed down his head and fell on his face. So now he finally see this guy. How terrified you think he was? Pretty terrified, right? Shaking the whole, exactly. Because now he realizes that he been doing wrong this whole time, and the Most High was getting ready to kill him. But his donkey was trying to actually do what? Save him. Verse 32. And the angel of the Most High said unto him, wherefore have you smitten your donkey these 3 times? Behold, I went out to withstand you, because your way is perverse before me. And the donkey saw me and turned from me these 3 times. Unless she had turned from me, surely now also I had slain you and saved her alive. So the same thing that this man just told this donkey, if I had a sword in my hand, I would kill you. The angel just said, because you've been doing wrong, if she hadn't moved out the way, I was going to kill you. Right? So you got to keep in mind, when it comes down to you keeping the commandments of the Most High, it's nothing to play with. Even something as simple as him saying, don't get up and go with these people. Don't do this. Don't do that. Right? Right? So you got to understand, when your parents is giving you instructions, I don't care how small it may seem, how minute it may seem, you got to do it. Because if you don't, guess who you got to deal with? You got to deal with the Most High. Right? Picture your parents as this donkey that's carrying you around in your life. Right? And when they see trouble or danger coming your way, they try to get you out of that. They try to keep you away from that. No, you can't go over there with them boys. No, you can't go over there with them girls. They into some other stuff, right? And you're like, oh, man, I just want to. They're trying to keep you away from the sword. They're trying to keep you away from danger. But as soon as you start to sneak and try to do something outside of what they want you to do, guess what you got to deal with? A world of trouble. Right? And we see this right here, right? Let's see what happened. This is verse 34. And Balaam said unto the angel of the Most High, I have sinned, for I knew not that you stood in the way against me. Therefore, if it displease you, I will get me back again. So it took for him to almost die for him to realize, man, I should have came out here in the first place. Is it going to take y'all to realize that? Is it going to take for you to get in some severe type of trouble to realize that you shouldn't be doing wrong? That means that you ought to turn whatever is going on in your mind right now. Whatever you're doing, whatever you into that's not right, that's not according to your parents, and that's going against the Most High, you need to stop it. Because you can't see that angel in the way. Just like Balaam couldn't. You can't see when the Most High getting ready to kill you. Just like Balaam couldn't. So this ain't nothing to play with. This is nothing for you to say, well, just because I don't see it means that it's not there. You understand that? Verse 35. And the angel of the Most High said unto Balaam, go with the men, but only the word that I shall speak unto you, that shall you speak. So Balaam went with the princes of Balak. Verse 37. And Balak said unto Balaam, do I not earnestly send unto you to call you, What for came you not to me? Am I not able indeed to promote you to honor? And Balaam said unto Balak, Lo, I am come unto you. Have I now any power at all to say anything? The word of the Most High put in my mouth. The word that the Most High put in my mouth, that shall I speak. And that's how we gotta deal, right? Right? Pay attention, y'all. That's what you gotta deal with. It said that you're supposed to speak by the word of the Most High. Right? How many of y'all used profanity before? Are you supposed to? Did the Most High tell you to use it? No. So do you think you can get in trouble for that? Do you think you can get in trouble with the Most High for that? Tough. Remember, all Balaam did was get up and go with these people, and the Most High was going to kill him. I'm not saying that that's the punishment that the Most High is going to give you, but you never know. You got the Most High's punishment book? Do you know what he's thinking, when he's thinking it, how he's going to punish you? No. So don't mess around with it. Right? Verse 39, and Balaam went with Balak, and they came to Kirjath Huzor. And Balak offered oxen and sheep and sent to Balaam and the princes that were with him. And it came to pass on the morrow that Balak took Balaam and brought him to the high place of Baal, that he might see the utmost part of the people. So he took him up there so he could see the children of Israel, right? Now, we can continue this story another time. What do y'all think happened? What y'all think happened? You don't think he tried to curse him? You probably what? Okay. Lele, what you think? You think he ended up cursing him? He didn't curse him? He went for the money? What do you think he did? What do you think happened? Just give me a good guess. You ain't got to be right. Ain't no right or wrong answer. Think the Most High? You think the Most High killed him? Okay. So you don't think he cursed him, but you think he did something. That's a good guess. You don't think he cursed him, but you think the Most High killed him. That's a good guess too. What you think, Brother Larry? You don't think he cursed him? Elder Martin, what you think? You shake your head, yeah? Yeah. To be continued. Numbers chapter 23 next week. All right. Hold on, Larry. Hold on. It's only 5 of y'all, but still, I need my... Come here, Edie. Come here. What do we learn not to do under any circumstances? Break the commandments. What else? What else? Make sure you honor your father and your mother, right? No matter what the circumstance is, you make sure you respect your father and your mother. And you do not go against the commandment of the Most High. Okay? A lot of our lessons is ending up like this with the same type of theme, because as children, we only got a couple things to do. It's to be responsible and to make sure you honor your father and your mother and honor the Most High. Okay? So, on the count of 3, what I need from y'all? Hallelujah. Okay? Y'all ready?
Yeah.
You ready? You're not ready. Get ready. Count of 3, I need you to say hallelujah. Okay? Okay? On count of 3. 1, 2, 3. That brother was ready.
Mhm.
Ready. He was ready. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Last time. Y'all can't let Shiloh just carry the load the whole time. I mean, I know y'all older or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. See y'all next week. Numbers chapter 23. I said, man, come give me a 5. Man.
Like.